Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is part 1 of our story. If you like this what if story and want to see part 2, let me know in the comments below. Before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Also, check the description for more great content and my playlist. This story was posted by 𝐿𝐵rownie on Wattpad. Now, let's start. At the Quirk doctor, the Yagi family was there and the doctor came with the results. Doctor, sorry but your son is quirkless and your daughter have the same quirk as you but stronger. As 𝐒𝐭 heard that her daughter has a stronger quirk than her, she popped up with 𝐒𝐿 in her hand celebrating and just left 𝐒𝐿 there and drove off forgetting that he existed. 𝐒𝐿, didn't she forgot about me? Doctor, she sure did, but I'll say this, you too can be a hero, don't let that stop you, okay? With some determination, 𝐒𝐿 looked at the doctor and gave him a nod, knowing that he got someone that believes in him. 𝐒𝐿, thank you doctor, when I become a hero you would be the first person I will make a call on. The doctor gave 𝐒𝐿 a smile, knowing that once he do he'll be there to hear it. Doctor, by the way, my name is Adam, okay, just so you know. 𝐒𝐿, thank you Adam, I will not forget your name. As 𝐒𝐿 left with determination, not knowing that he'll starts for him there. As soon as he gets home, no one cares that he came after his announcement. He went to the park and made a friend named Momo. She asked him if he had a quirk. He told her he was quirkless but wasn't going to give up. She was happy for him and she was the second to tell him the same thing Adam said to him. But now 𝐒𝐿 and the rest came and now decided to pick on 𝐒𝐿. 𝐒𝐿, hey, do I heard that you were quirkless? Is there a reason why you hanging out with the quirked, you freak? 𝐒𝐿, because I wanted to. You are not gonna make me scar. As he tried to finish, he got hit with an explosive quirk by the twins. 𝐾𝐻𝐿, give up trying to be a hero, you useless Deku. 𝐒𝐿, yeah, you dumbass, get miss, you shouldn't be near him, he will give you the quirkless. Momo, no, I will not leave him even if it gets me quirkless. 𝐒𝐿, don't come crying when you are quirkless like him. Walks off and mutter beach with the both of them hearing her. 𝐒𝐿, why did you stay? Momo, because if I'm going to be a hero I rather protect you than leave you. I see they are nothing but fame and glory and not the heroic type. 𝐒𝐿, thank you Momo, I will not forget that you did this for me. Momo, you're welcome. 𝐒𝐿, as 8 years passed, 𝐒𝐿 been beaten by 𝐒𝐿 every time he fought back. She lies on him to 𝐒𝐭 and bitchmight that he hit her, they punish him. One night 𝐒𝐭 and bitchmight wanted to tell 𝐒𝐿 something. 𝐒𝐿, sweetie, come down, we want to tell you something. 𝐒𝐿, okay Momo, I'm coming now. As she came she was wondering what they was gonna tell her. 𝐿𝐿, well sweetie, I wanted to tell you that bitchmight inflated himself. Bitchmight, we are heroes and that we want you to inherited my quirk. 𝐒𝐿, what is your quirk? Bitchmight, my quirk is 𝐿𝐵. As bitchmight told her, little did they know is that 𝐒𝐿 was listening and hoping that 𝐒𝐿 will tell them that he deserves it more. 𝐒𝐿, why not give it to 𝐒𝐿, his quirkless bitchmight? He doesn't deserve it, he shows no determination at all and he's a little beach. As 𝐒𝐿 heard that, he packed his things and he left angrily at them and wrote them a note knowing that they don't care about him. But right before he left he heard 𝐒𝐿 coming angrily at him wanting to talk to him. 𝐒𝐿, listen you little brat, I'm tired of your, I'm going to brand you right now, let's go. As 𝐒𝐿 tried to fight back and beg for forgiveness, it fell on deaf ears and she got him to the hospital. 𝐒𝐿, I want to brand this child right now. He kept his constant bullying to his little sister. Nurse, very well, right this way. As they followed her they made it. 𝐒𝐿 was already in tears that he is getting branded quirkless, all for something he didn't do, but little did he know is that he's got a 𝐒𝐻𝐿𝐴 placed in his eye. After he got branded they left and 𝐒𝐿 continues with his bags and left. He texted Momo saying he left and he won't come back. She was sad but understood since her and her family has been helping him with everything. As 𝐒� was running he had bumped into a man who looked to be in his 20s with grey hair and with a headband on his eye. 𝐭𝐻𝐿, hey there, are you alright and where are you going with those bags at a young age? 𝐒�, yes I'm alright and my parents neglected me over my sister for a quirk and that she lies on me saying I bully her, which 𝐿 didn't, and they branded me just now a moment ago. As 𝐒� shows his branded mark, 𝐭𝐻𝐿 saw that and his 𝐒𝐻𝐿𝐴 that was placed in his eye. 𝐭𝐻𝐿, I see, how about I take you as my own and have you train? 𝐒𝐿, are you sure you want a quirkless nobody like me? 𝐭𝐻𝐿 chuckles, why yes, and if I be frank with you I'm quirkless as well, but I got something to tell you that I know you have. You want to know what it is? Izuku was confused but wanted to know what he meant. Izuku, yes I do, and I never got your name, as if you never know mine's. Kakashi, very well, my name is Kakashi Hatake. Izuku, my name is Izuku. Kakashi, seems to be since you are disowned. Izuku, I got disowned. Kakashi, yes, that what it means when you get branded like that. Izuku was depressed but forgot that Kakashi wanted to tell him something. Izuku, oh yeah, you said that you wanted to tell me something, right? What was it? Somehow Kakashi got a mirror so he can show Izuku what he got. Kakashi, you got something that is called a Sharingan. Izuku, what's a Sharingan? Then he starts mumble about what it is and is it a quirk? Kakashi, I will let you know one thing, it's not a quirk and it's something that you use off your chakra, and before you mumble again about chakra, it's like a life force that you use to do anything like walk up trees or walk in water. Izuku was amazed that he got something more than a quirk and is intrigued on training it. Izuku, okay, but you say I have a Sharingan but I don't see it anywhere. Kakashi, that's because it's in your eye. Shows Izuku his Sharingan, shows Izuku his Sharingan, that what Izuku sees. What that one thing with the comma? Kakashi, it's called a tomo, trust me, it's more than one, you just have to train it and emphasize it as well, and one more thing, do you want me to adopt you as my own? Izuku, if you are willing to, then I don't mind including being your son. Kakashi, very, let's go, and to be honest I'm surprised that you are not freaking out about having the Sharingan in your eye, but you need to cover that so you won't go blind it in. Izuku, okay, rips his shirt and covered it tightly as Kakashi takes Izuku to the Leaf Village. Kakashi told him that they would be going to a village, which Izuku accepts and kept going with him. That's it for this chapter, till next time, Izumomo lover out. Next, 6 years of training and reunion with a loved one. After Kakashi took Izuku under his wing as a mentor and son, he took him to the Leaf Village where he can train him mostly everything he knows, and since that he is intelligent, he took them to the school where both Naruto and Sasuke went to, and surprisingly he did the ninjutsu Kakashi taught him basically, and he went through basic training on his chakra in elementary school and he passed with flying colors, and since there were no middle or high school, Kakashi taught him the same way he taught the other three, but he didn't do the bell since it was just him. -2 years Izuku learned how to chakra, and working the last month he mastered how to use it. -4 years Izuku mastered his shadow clone and switcheroo with people and objects. -6 years Kakashi taught Izuku how to use all of the Sharingan to its max and taught him all of his abilities to the point where Izuku is starting to look like him, same scar and everything. -8 years Kakashi taught Izuku since he was done with his Sharingan technique, so he teaching him everything and everyone about things in life, and Izuku was taking most things to life. While Izuku was with Kakashi, Momo on the other hand was depressed. She didn't talk to no one but her parents because Izuku was gone and she felt useless. She made up her mind that she will be a hero just in case Izuku doesn't make it back, or if he does. She has been straining day and night at a certain time. She goes to school and talked to no one unless it was the teacher. She was cold and ruthless to others that grabbed a certain half and half that bullied and got Izuku disowned. He asked her out and she said no many of times and she left, but she was lucky enough to get away from the half and half, but she wasn't lucky to get away from the slime monster. But before all this happened, we go to the Yagis, who are now enjoying themselves and not caring about anything in the world. Inko, honey, can you pass the salt? Asmite, Shaw was about to pass it until they heard a knock. Asmite, I'll get it. As he went towards the door, he saw everyone there that was related to them. Asmite, nice to see y'all here. What brings y'all here? Aizawa, we are here to see my nephew. Inko, nephew? What do you mean? Everyone gasped that Inko said that. Gran Torino, Izuku, your son, the oldest one. We are here because it's the twins' birthday. Inko now realized along with All Might that they had forgotten about Izuku, and to make it all worse, Inko and branded him and disowned him without a care in the world about his side of the story. Inko, crying, my baby boy. Everyone was confused on why she was crying. Endeavor, Inko, why are you crying? You haven't done anything bad. Inko, yes we have, we've been neglecting him, and what come to worst, we branded him. Everyone was shocked that they branded Izuku until Gran Torino smacked All Might in the head and got a full beat down from the rest of the guys. Nezu, do YOH have any idea what will happen if people find out that Izuku is branded? He would die, and you did this to him. What gives? All Might, Izumi told us he was bullying her and her friends with marks on her and crying. Nezu, Izumi, is that true? Izumi, Fake crying. Yes he did. Detective T, lie Izumi, 𝐻 Detective T, you are lying, he never bullied you, tell us the truth young lady. Everyone was shocked that Izumi lied and said that he bullied her. All Might, why would you lie to us that Izuku bullied you, he was your brother? Inko, did you and the rest bullied Izuku? Izumi, no we would never. Detective T, lying again. Izumi, okay fine, we bullied him because he was weak, he doesn't deserve to be here in this family, you two are no better, you listened to my lie and neglected him because he didn't have a quirk, and you points at All Might, you could have gave him the quirk but you said that he was just a little beach where you are the bigger one here, and to let you know me and the gang hate him. Detective T, she's telling the truth. Inko, why would you hate someone for something he couldn't control? Izumi, better question is why didn't you talk to him about it, and don't think I didn't know that you left him at the doctor's office that day. Everyone was even more shocked that Inko left him at the doctor's office. Gran Torino, so not only you neglected him, branded him, you left him there after Izumi got her quirk, you two are not heroes, and All Might Nana would be rolling in her grave knowing that her successor had picked the wrong person as a bully. Aizawa, I'm cutting ties with you all and finding my nephew. Inko, please let us be better parents. Ray, better parents please, you literally listened to Alaire and disowned him, he's not even your son for real, you were. All Might, don't talk to my wife that way. Endeavor, you is just as bad as her, you knew about Izuku being quirkless and yet you call him a beach, you're the beach here, and I can't wait to talk to these little demon spawns that we created. Ray, me too, they fed thinking beating the quirkless is fun. Mitsuki and Masaru, we are as well, they are literally getting the SHT beaten out of them. Everyone including Mitsuki was shocked to see that her husband has cussed, but it turned her on and he felt that even if he was a mile away. Masaru, what they just set the line, and now I'm heavily cessed about that they wanna pick in the week we gon' show them. Mitsuki, Ray and Endeavor was agreeing to it, but Fuyumi came to Izumi and slapped the SHT out of her. Fuyumi, you is just a prick, you are willing pick on your brother for something he didn't control and have the nerve to hate him. I promise to God that if Izuku comes back with a quirk or something more, then that I hope he picks on y'all and give you a taste of your own thing medicine. Everyone who didn't neglect. Izuku was agreeing to it, and it then done on those three. What if Izuku does get a quirk, or worse, what if he works for AFO? Nezu, before we all leave I just want to say that Izumi, your recommendation has been denied, you will be taking the normal test, and same goes for your kids Ray, Endeavor, Mitsuki and Masaru. The four parents, we already know we are definitely taking theirs away. Nezu, very well, and Inko Toshi, your paycheck will be cut, you will not get paid as you will work at UA at all. Hell, I'm thinking of lowering your rank, but I'll let you know when, and you will be giving the quirkless all your donations to honor Izuku, and if Izuku ever gets back you are his beach, and don't you dare trying to earn his forgiveness, you got me. Both, but. Nezu, beach, did I stutter, did I not say you got me? Both, yes sir. Nezu, you young lady and the rest of your fed up crew will take anger management, you got it maggot. And also you and them will be wearing cancelling quirks as well to see and prove that you have improved. Izumi was at the point of beyond scared straight that he is literally owing her and her family. Her whole attitude for Izuku has changed, she realized that she was a villain to him and that she destroyed her brother-sister relationship with him. Izumi, yes sir. Izuku, I'm sorry big brother, I will become a hero for you now. We fast forward to the part where Izuku is ready to leave the village and get ready for UA. Kakashi, son, before you go there's a house in the city where UA is at, just follow this address and you will be there, the money will be there, and if you want to know it's 99 million K there and everything is set up for you, all you need is good and accessories. Izuku, thank you father, I won't let you down. Kakashi, I know you won't, now show the world what you made of. As Izuku left he went to go see the house that was set for him, and once he got there he was amused that he can have all of this. As Izuku left he went to go see the house that was set for him, and once he got there he was amused that he can have all of this. Once he saw that he knew that he can drive off, he had earned it during his time in the village. Once he saw that he knew that he can drive off, he had earned it during his time in the village. So he went inside and looked all around. His living room, Emistar bedroom, guest bedroom, kitchen, bathroom. Izuku was impressed that he get to have a house like this, but he had an unexpected knock on the door and he went to go see who it was, and what he saw was impressive. Bathroom. Izuku was impressed that he get to have a house like this, but he had an unexpected knock on the door and he went to go see who it was, and what he saw was impressive. What he saw was What he saw was ignore the hearts that both 𝐻𝐸 and 𝐒𝐴RI have, ignore the hearts that both 𝐻𝐸 and 𝐒𝐴RI have. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. Oh hello, how can I help you, Lily? Yes, we noticed that this home here is yours, so we took the courage of your neighbors to come and greet you. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. Oh, that's very nice of you, thank you for taking the time to be here. 𝐒𝐴RI. You're welcome, but is there a reason why there's a headband that say Leaf Village? 𝐻𝐸 elbowed her, telling her that's rude to ask, but they noticed that he's a ninja. 𝐻𝐸. I'm so sorry about her, sometimes she needs to learn when not to ask rude questions. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. It's okay, and besides, before we get into details, would you like to come in? Lily. Are you sure we don't want to intrude, especially when you just got in? 𝐒𝐿𝐿. I'm sure, come in. As they came in, they noticed that everything that was in the house are set up nicely and even have pictures of him and Kakashi. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. And you miss with the yellow hair, what's your name so I can answer your question? 𝐒𝐴RI. Oh, how rude of me, my name is 𝐒𝐴RI. Hanao said it while she blushed. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. What about you, Lily? My name is Lily Fuma 𝐻𝐸, and my name is 𝐻𝐸 𝐵𝐻𝐸. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. That are appealing names for 3 appealing girls. Now 𝐒𝐴RI, into your question, it's simple, I am a ninja from the Leaf Village. As the 3 are shocked that he is a ninja from a village they are trying to go to. And they blushed before he answered the question. Lily. I didn't know that you came from there. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. Is it wrong to come from there? 𝐻𝐸. No, it's that the 3 of us are trying to get there but we couldn't find it. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. May I ask why? 𝐒𝐴RI. Please do not tell anyone about this, but we are ninjas as well. 𝐒𝐿𝐿 was shocked and surprised that these 3 girls are ninjas just as him. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. Can I ask you this, so you 3 have chakra? All 3. Hi 𝐒𝐿𝐿. So there is more than just the Leaf Sand and Sound village then? 𝐻𝐸. They're more than just your village. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. Yes, but a later time, I need to go to the store, I see you later. All 3. See you later, saying it with a blush. As 𝐒𝐿𝐿 went to the store, he saw the sludge monster with a hostage, and he looked real close to see his lover trapped in there, and it looks to see that she was crying for help, so he went to go save her. As Momo was tapped inside the sludge, she was trying to get out, but she was failing miserably. Momo. This is it, I can't even say I love you to 𝐒𝐿𝐿, as she thought that she sees someone that looks to be 𝐒𝐿𝐿, but she almost faded out until she was let go by the sludge that was screaming in agony. Sludge Village. What the hell is your problem, kid? Not knowing he let Momo go. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. You have someone that I care about the most, UPP. As 𝐒𝐿𝐿 saw Momo, he rushed toward her with heroes saying don't go, because he heard that the heroes saying that they don't have the right quirk. So he rushed in and got her out, and with that 𝐒𝐿𝐿 gave him 2 options. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. I'll give you 2 options. 1, you can surrender and I put you in this bottle. Randomly grabs 1 from his butt, or 2, I can kill you where you stand now. Think wise on this. Sludge. I surrender, whatever you do, just don't kill me. As the sludge saw that 𝐒𝐿𝐿 was gonna kaidori him, the sludge thought wise and just surrender. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. Very well, you chose to live, then die now, get in this bottle. Sludge. Scared, yes sir. As the sludge got in the bottle, 𝐒𝐿𝐿 tossed it to the pros, who were angry that 𝐒𝐿𝐿 stole the spotlight from them. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. Before you say that I illegally use my quirks, it's not a quirk, and don't say that it's dangerous, because it's a hero's duty to put their lives on the line. You just do it for fame and money, you fake but heroes. And now you, my lady. As he said the last part, looking at Momo, she blushed, but she couldn't help the feeling of knowing him. As they are waking away. Momo. Before you continue, do I know you? 𝐒𝐿𝐿. I'm hurt that 𝐒𝐻𝐸 doesn't know me. As he was exaggerated his display, she realized that 𝐒𝐿𝐿 saved her again, not once but twice. Momo. 𝐈𝐧𝐿, you saved me again, no least, and you've grown to a handsome guy, said while blushing 𝐒𝐿𝐿. Thank you, and you've grown mature. Why did you let the villain catch you anyways? As Momo blushed, she noticed that he got his eyes covered. It didn't hear what he said until he tapped her shoulder. Momo. I'm sorry, what? I said, why did you let him catch you? 𝐒𝐿𝐿 said, starting to get a little impatiently. Momo. Oh, it was because that you were gone for so long. I really gotten cold to everyone but my parents and my teachers. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. Looks like someone is in love with me. Said, teasing her. Momo. Be quiet, but I do. When I saw that you left I was sad, but why didn't you text me? 𝐒𝐿𝐿. Sorry, I was busy training and my phone was outdated. Momo. Sorry about that, I should have known that one. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. You good, and besides you would have probably got a new phone and number after that. Momo. You right, I did. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. Have some people became your friend after I left. Momo. Only a few. I told them why I was cold and they understood why, and they told me that one day that I'll see you again. Izuku, well you did and I'm here. Momo, yeah but where are you going anyways? Izuku, I'm just going to the store to buy the necessary goods for my house that I'm living in. Momo, oh wait, you said you are living in a house. Izuku, yep, all alone with my money coming in every month and the rent getting paid each month. Momo, how much do you have? You know in your account if you got one. Izuku, 99 million K. Why you asked? Momo, that's more than my family ever made, and how did you even do it? Izuku, remember that day when I told you I was leaving? Yeah, after I got branded, a guy who was a ninja took me to his home village and trained me because I had something that was worth being reached about. Momo, oh I'm guessing that the headband you got on your eye says that. Izuku, yeah, and I know you are curious, you wanna see it. Momo, if you don't mind, yeah. As Izuku showed her, she was amused by it and she couldn't stop looking at it. Momo, that is so cool, how did you even get it? Izuku, well apparently. Momo, wait, I just realized you said you got branded, how come? Izuku, let's get back and I'll tell you the whole story. Momo, okay, in her cheery voice. As they got back to Izuku place, which was down the street from Momo house, Momo was surprised that he moved down the street from her. Momo, I didn't know you live down the street from me. Izuku, yeah, I didn't know that either. He really didn't for real, he just moved there the same day he saved her. Momo, have you met someone new today before you saved me? Izuku, yeah I did, they were cute t-bitch. Momo was jealous cause she knew who he was talking about and that they were the same ones she was talking about being cold to others. But don't worry, if I had to choose I'd choose you to be mine. Izuku said reluctantly. As she blushed more and more that someone fine as Izuku said that to her. Her phone ringed, snapped her out of it and see that her Momo called. Momo, Izu, hold on, my mom is calling me. Izuku, in the other room, okay, when you're done I'll tell you everything. Momo, okay. As Momo answered the phone. Momo, hello mom. Samantha, I saw in the news that you were captured by a villain and got rescued. Are you okay, and where are you? We need to see the new neighbor that moved in at the appealing house at the end. Momo, actually how about you come over? I'm already there, and yes I'm fine, there's something I need you to see once you get here. Samantha, okay, me and your father are on our way then. Momo, very well, I see you then. Izuku, so how was the call? Momo, it's good, mom and dad are coming over, would you mind telling them once they get here? 𝐒𝐭 about your sudden disappearance and sudden return. Izuku, sure thing, I actually miss y'all. Momo, we did too. As Momo parents came by, they had welcomed Izuku but didn't know that it was him. Izuku, thank you for welcoming me here to the neighborhood, auntie and uncle. As they realized who he was, they gave him a big hug, indicating they missed him so much and that he bring their daughter from the coldness of her attitude. Samantha, may I ask why you got a headband over your head and eye? John, yeah, please enlighten us. Momo, he was just about to explain it, you are just in time to hear it. As they all sat down, Izuku told them everything, and it literally infuriated all of them knowing that he was the nicest person they met. John, are you still going to be a hero? Izuku, yes, and right now I'm going to show you why I got a headband over my eye. Before that, what does that say? Samantha asked, pointing to the sign that's on his headband. Izuku, it says Leaf Village, letting you know, just making it up. I know the real thing, I watched Naruto before. As all three understood where he came from, they were happy that he got out of the Yagi house in one piece, and is astonishing the fact that Izuku house is more clean and respectable. John, hey Izuku, before we go we would want to know something if you don't mind us asking. Izuku, anything uncle, what's going on? John, how would you like to be in an arranged marriage with our little girl here? Pointing to Momo that is now blushing hardcore. Izuku, I would say that I don't mind, considering the fact that I love her, but her choice matters as well, so she needs a say in this before I give you my final answer. John, wise choice to have her believe that it's her choice. What about you Momo, what you like to Momo, yes I would love to di this, where do we sign? Samantha, someone is willing to marry her, Prince Charming. Said, teasing her. Momo realized what she said because she knew that Izuku consider her in this predicament, and she went with it. Momo, mother. As everyone laughed at this, they failed to realize that Lily, Akari and Enju was outside looking in and was sad that Momo is gonna marry Izuku. Trio, I hope she is willing to share. By the way, the girls didn't get his name, but they will soon before Yue. That's the end of this chapter. Till next time, is you Momo lover out. Next chapter. going to UA after, USJ and exposed later, sports festival and confession as Izuku and Momo singed the marriage papers. Momo wanted to live with Izuku so they can be together more, and Izuku didn't mind since she was his fiancée. With Izumi and her crew, they were mad or sessed off that their recommendation for cancel and beyond that everyone who was involved got blacklisted and sent to juvenile for their crimes along with the teachers as they went to jail. The school got shut down for what has happened for Izuku. Luckily Momo had transfer in her second year because she kept on getting harassed by Shoto. She told him about what Shoto did to her and he told her she doesn't have to worry because he will handle him. With Izumi and her group. Izumi, why did we have to bully Oni-chan again? Cause I see that we fed up our recommendation. Katsuki, because that thing Deck got smacked by his twin. Katsumi, it wasn't his fault, it was yours, you were the reason why we bully him and we see that you didn't want him to stop, you wanted him to die, and don't forget you told him to tie by jumping off the roof. And for the first time Daddy cuss us out. You literally made my life worse. I wanted 𝐿𝐿 to not die but it ended up as we hated him because of your dumbass. Izumi, yeah, dumbass. Katsumi, I don't know why you even trying to side with me, you were right with him and you decided to lie so much that they believe you and have him disowned. What were you thinking? Izumi, I didn't want him to be a hero. Katsumi, and by lying on him you knew damn well that he didn't hurt us and yet you decided to do that. Izumi, shut up bitch, you were there too, it was either you were with us or we told them that it was your idea. Shoka, so I knew it was a bad idea, we should have been there then, having to bully him and think he would be scared, so you even know that we made his life hell to begin with. Now he has a story that he survived all of this just because we hated him for being a hero. Shoto, I don't see why y'all are beaching, he is weak to begin with. The girls, you don't think get it, we are the weakest ones, how are we gonna be heroes and we can't even protect Izuku without using out Quirk, you but. Shoto, you really are willing to protect the weak, what's gotten into y'all? Nezu, what's gotten into them is that they are not in it for fame, too half and half. Dumbass, you may be the number 2 hero son but don't think I can stop you for becoming a hero. Because I'll say this, a hero is willing to protect and you 2 points at Shoto and Katsuki are not fit to be heroes. Katsuki, and what gives you the right to say that? Hey you DMN rat. Nezu, the Japanese hero commissioner. As he said that they came out and literally gave them blacklist and sent to juvenile that's ready for them to go to prison when they get older. Nezu, are you 3 willing want to join them that's set for them to prison when you get older? Girls, no sir we are not. Nezu, good, have y'all learned your lesson? Izumi, yes we have. Shoka, what will happen if we find Zuzu? Katsumi, we are gonna marry him and not have him be a hero and a stay-at-home husband. Izumi, I like that idea. Shoka, who said that you are having him? Izumi, what you mean by that? Katsumi, you said it yourself, you hated him, we didn't, so we are gonna marry him, not you. Think you should have thought twice about what you said. Shoka, yeah, you and the boys wanted him to die, we didn't. Izumi, if I can't marry him so can y'all. Katsumi, and what you gonna do about it, your brother less. Izumi, new flash you are as well. Katsumi, you beach. Shoka, shut your beach buttes up, we all brother less here, I don't know why you are fighting anyways. As the girls calm down, they are literally depressed that Izuku is gone and that they are lonely, wishing he was there. Then something hit them in their hearts. Shoka, you girls feel that? Katsumi, yeah, my heartache for some reason. Izumi, is it because of Oni-chan? As they look at each other they were certain that it's not him, even if so. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi, Oni-chan, Zuzu, 𝐿𝐿, you better not cheat on us. As we go back, Momo stopped for some reason. Izuku, something wrong? Momo, I feeling like killing someone with Lily. Akari and Enju, Lily, you girls feel that? Akari, yeah, something feels like other than Momo, someone wants to take something from me. All Enju can do was just light up in anger. Her quirk is lighten her is a better version of Denki's, it's that she doesn't go stupid if she goes overboard, and she Emisa has Lily and Akari forgot that she lights up when she gets mad. Next day it was UA Izuku along with Momo and the girls drove up there and parked until a certain blue-haired idiot decided to act like he is someone's father. Blue-haired, what are you doing parking here? This is for teachers only. Izuku, if your dumbass don't pay attention we are allowed to park here. C points at student parking. Carry on, but I hurt you. As he did carry on, Izuku feel like it wouldn't be the last of him but let it go for now. Enju, something tells me that Zuzu is going to hurt him someday. Akari, Lily and Momo, Smirked Zuzu. 𝐿𝐴 blushed and became at Sunder. 𝐿𝐴, what do you mean it's not like I like him or anything 𝐻𝐸𝐵? Momo, Sunder Queen is right here says jokingly 𝐿𝐴, I am not. Looks away Akari. She went from Zun to Deer as they continue. A certain brown-haired girl was staring at Izuku and was thinking that she should take all of his money, but little does she know is that Akari was reading her mind. Akari, it is rude to take someone money you gold digger. Looks at 𝐭𝐿𝐴. What do you mean I wasn't going to take no one's money? Akari, oh you think I was born yesterday? Well guess what, in case you didn't notice I read you mind and you want to take Izzy money, well guess what, you are not doing it. Blocks Izuku. From her Izuku, is it me or both Akari and 𝐿𝐴 are overprotected? Lily and Momo, they are. As they walked to the exam room they took the recommendation test. Yes, Izuku is taking recommendations because his fiancé parents recommended him as they went and took the test. They were done within minutes of the test and turned it into present mic. Are you sure that you five are done? Izuku, yes we are. Whisper but loud enough for mic to hear it. Uncle mic. As present mic heard that he had tears coming down but quickly wiped them away and he looked at Izuku and Izuku gave him a of saying yes it's me, come to me when I'm done I'll tell you everything. Once Izuku left, present mic texted Nezu and Aizawa that Izuku is back but told them not to let them know that he's back. In this one I know I was gonna have the girls confess but I'll gonna let them confess before they even know that he's going out. As Izuku was minding his business the girls were still sad that Momo was his fiancé and Momo knew about it to begin with. Momo, girls I know you like Aizu. Akari, what do you mean? Momo, what I mean is I allow you three to date him but you'll have to be engaged to him as well, knowing the fact that you'll know him in short period of time. Lily, are you sure we don't want to ruin your relationship with him? Momo, I'm sure, and besides I alone can't satisfy him. All three had blush on their face that they are somewhat able to satisfy him against along with Momo. 𝐿𝐴, if you are okay with sharing him then we don't mind confessing to him then. Momo, okay let me get him then. Hey Izuku my love I need to talk you. Izuku came to them waiting for them to start the exam. Izuku, you needed something. Momo, yeah girls tell him. Lily, Izuku when you came into our neighborhood we were expecting that you would see us for our bodies. 𝐿𝐴, but you didn't, you saw us for who we really are and didn't judge us because of our family. Akari, and mostly you were not after our money, and there's one thing we would like to tell you. 𝐿𝐴, we love you, will you be our boyfriend and possibly our fiancé? Izuku, girls I'm flattered that you love me but. Momo, I'm willing to share but I will be your alpha. Izuku, okay then I am willing to be your boyfriend, fiancé. As each girl kissed Izuku he kissed them back and they are shocked that he was a good kisser. Izuku, now let's go to the exam before we miss it. His 𝐻𝐸𝐵, hi Lily. Izuku, is it okay if we give you a nickname? Izuku, yeah I don't mind. As each girl gave him a nickname. Moyu Enjuzuzu Akariazi Lila darling Izuku, look the exam is starting. As the exam starts Izuku feels like he was being watched by a certain person and he looked to see Aizawa looking at him. Izuku, you alright there? You've been staring for quite a while now. Aizawa, can I talk to you for a moment? Izuku, yeah sure. As they walked away to a place where no one was following. Aizawa, is it true? Izuku, is it the what? Aizawa, is it true that you're Izuku up under that mask and headband? Izuku takes his make and headband but still had he eye closed so he wouldn't use his power on Aizawa. Izuku, yes I am, and before you ask why is my eye closed, it's because I don't want to use my lower in you. Aizawa, is there a way for me to not get hurt? And welcome back nephew. Izuku, thank you and sorry right now I'm not in a good mood but when I am I'll tell you because of you know who that's in that room. Aizawa, very well I'll hold you to that but why the mask though? As Izuku his headband back on, Izuku told him everything that he did when he disappeared. Aizawa, I'm glad that someone in this world is willing train people even if they don't have a quirk, and I did know that the sharing in us that's strong. Is it what you got in your eye right now? Izuku, yes but I'm only have it as my first stage because if I use the others as I set it as is I'll go blind in that eye, and trust me I can clearly see out that eye as well. Aizawa, during the quirk assessment I want you to go all out, and did you know that Shoto and Katsuki are in juvenile? Izuku, no really, what for? Aizawa, talking SHT. But knowing Nezu he probably gonna have them in a villain rehab. Izuku, Sometime it's not worth taking someone out knowing that they are intending to make someone life worst, but if he does, which I no doubt he would, will put them in a rehab. 𝐒𝐻𝐿 somehow pops out of 𝐈𝐻𝐿's scarf that 𝐒𝐿𝐿 felt somewhere near when 𝐈𝐻𝐿 mentioned him. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, is there a reason why you were in his scarf? 𝐒𝐻𝐿, the world may never know, but I'm glad that you are back 𝐒𝐿𝐿, most of us missed you. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, what you mean by most of you? You mean the ones who didn't neglect, or everyone in general? 𝐒𝐻𝐿, the ones who didn't neglected you. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, oh, in that case I actually miss y'all too, but something tells me that you are letting them go for some reason. 𝐒𝐻𝐿, yes I am, but the thing is I want you to keep them in order. If they try anything you are authorized to kill them, but make sure you hide the body. I don't want no hero finding out that you did it. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, so that you can keep the reputation of this school. 𝐒𝐻𝐿, you know me well. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, I mean who wouldn't though? 𝐒𝐻𝐿 looked at him saying you know who they are. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, fair point, but thing is they are stupid, so anyone else other than them. 𝐒𝐻𝐿, looks like Kakashi has trained you well. I would like to see him one day and probably play chess if he does. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, he does, and sometimes he gossips, so be mindful. 𝐒𝐻𝐿, noted. 𝐈𝐻𝐿, so who's watching the students doing the exam? 𝐒𝐿𝐿, my guess would be 𝐒𝐻𝐿, presently. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, I thought so. Let's get back, shall we? 𝐒𝐻𝐿, we shall. Do you also play chess? 𝐒𝐿𝐿, I do. He taught me how to play. 𝐈𝐻𝐿, one more thing, what about the girls you are with? 𝐒𝐿𝐿, my fiancés. Both of them looked at him as if he was joking, but they saw a straight face and saw that he wasn't joking. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, what? 𝐈𝐻𝐿, nothing, it just that we thought that you were joking. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, nope, I am not. As they got back, they witnessed that Izumi is caught under the rumble and that the 0-pointer was about to step on her. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, I may hate her, but I have to save her. As 𝐒𝐿𝐿 teleported, it shocked almost everyone except his egg, because they wasn't expecting that he could do that. Izumi, this is it. I didn't even try to get Oni-chan to forgive me. Well, at least I can get to see him again right before it step in her. 𝐒𝐿𝐿 used his Kaidori on the 0-point and it was immediately destroyed. Izumi, thank you sir for your help. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, even though I don't want to, but I had to. You're welcome, don't get so reckless next time. Izumi, thank you, and I won't. I hope I see you in UA. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, I don't, but I don't have a choice in the say. I hope the same. Teleports back. Momo, hey, ready to go? 𝐒𝐿𝐿, yeah, let's go. And girls, since we are gonna be fiancés, I will show you my face when the time is right. I wanted to do it before I saw them. Enju, what you mean by that, Zuzu? 𝐒𝐿𝐿, I'll tell you once we are at home. Girls, Momo, hi, but wait, Momo, do you know about it? Momo, yeah, he told me before. Girls, oh right. As they got home, 𝐒𝐿𝐿 told them and they were furious, and with Enju lighting she almost took everyone out, but luckily she didn't. That's the end of this chapter. Till next time, Izumomo lover out. As UA started, the 5 of them got in through recommendations, as 𝐒𝐿𝐿 past didn't know who he was. His past had it rough not knowing where 𝐒𝐿𝐿 went. Even though they were told not to look for him, they still did it. Izumi, it's been years since Oni-chan left. Where is he? Katsumi, I don't know, but my heart is hurting for some reason and I can't let it go for some reason. Shoka, don't you think it's Zuzu? I mean, like there's something wrong and we need to help him. Hopefully it's no girls involved. Izumi, yeah, he need to be with his. We can only save him. Shoto, why do we need to save him? He is weak. He can do SHD Bakugo. Once my sister marry his. Sorry, but Ima kill him. As 𝐒𝐿𝐿 and his aim were walking to class 1A, he heard shouting and he was not pleased by both of the voices that were being made from. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, why is it that I have to go through hell again? Akari, you don't have to worry, it's not like they are gonna recognize you anyways. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, you right, but for some reason I'm gonna get exposed though, so thank you for the upside of it until then. Akari, you're welcome. As they walked inside, they noticed a variety of people was staring at them, including a certain perverted midget, and Akari literally cringed at his thoughts. Lily, what's wrong, Akari? Akari, that perverted grape thought of something SXL. As she said that, every girl had literally looked at him with disgust and not sitting towards him. A certain brown-haired girl tried to approach 𝐒𝐿𝐿 again but was met with lightning, and she looked to see Enju covered in her own lighting that piqued her idiot interest. Enju, didn't you learn your lesson the last time? Why are you trying to make my man fall for you? Everyone but Lily, Momo and Akari was in shock that someone as appealing as her had 𝐒𝐿𝐿 as a boyfriend, while the boys was jealous of him. Momo, Lily and Akari, do we 4 need to beat you down so you can learn? Everyone was now in more shock, but for the tormentors it is really hurting them even though they just met them. Izumi, why do my heart hurt so much? I don't even know him. Katsumi, stop hurting. You don't like him, you like 𝐿𝐭𝐴. Stop heart, you only live as Mineta. You lucky BSE, you have 4 gore. Feels bloodlust coming from Izuku. Izuku, don't you ever go for my queens, you little dirtbag. I'll make you feel like you are in hell, you understand me? Said it in venom. Mineta shook his head rapidly, knowing that the 4 of them are not for anyone. Izuku, you all taken so much time. Our sensei is at the front. As they saw him, he looked like he wanted to cuss them all out, but he really enjoy the view from what has happened and know not to PSS Izuku off with his girls. Aizawa, if anyone is willing to keep them in check, I'm glad it's him, but how long will he keep his identity up after the physical test? Akari heard it, but she knew what he meant and looked at Izuku with a worried face, and he noticed and obliged to why she is looking at him and gave her a nod saying, don't worry, I know what's gonna happen, and she smiled and nodded back saying, okay, I trust you with the girls. Aizawa, gotta say, if you all want to be heroes you got to pipe down a lot, and Miss Uraraka, if I found out that you are trying to pull a stun like that again I will have no problem kicking your sorry but outta here. Some people tried not to laugh at her. A certain idiot tried to defend her. Ida, sir, that's not how you talk to your students. Doing hand chops. Aizawa, I'm sorry, are you paying me? Ida, no. Aizawa, then shut your butt up, I'm the one running this class. As Ida sat back down, Aizawa started. Aizawa, alright class, we are going to test your quirk to see where you are at. Now go get dressed and meet me outside. As everyone did as instructed and went to the field, no, Mineta didn't try to peek because he was still scared of Izuku. Aizawa, now Hatake, do you remember what your score was back in middle school for the ball test? Izuku, no I do not, but I can do better than the last one. Aizawa, good, go all out. If you don't I will expel those who doesn't. Okiko, that's not fair. Akari, but going for someone money is. Izuku, bullying the quirkless is, villains killing for fun is. We are here to be heroes and lead by example and not by force. If you are here just to be famous, go ahead and pack your things and go, because we are here to lead and not force people to give up their dreams. As he say that, Aizawa gave out a SHT grin and the tormentors a shake to what Izuku said. Aizawa, well said Hatake, now please throw the ball so I can see where you stand. Izuku, very well. Does the hand style for mud as he threw it and got infinity. Everyone but his 𝐻M and Aizawa, who knew he was gonna do that, were in shock, and a certain blonde-haired fool decided to rush him. Bakugo, you BS'd, how did you do that? You gonna tell me so I see and beat you? As he rushed Izuku, he stood there and everyone was worried except his 𝐻M, and the moment Bakugo used his explosive quirk on him the smoke cleared and saw that no one was there. By the way, Momo knows that the girls are ninjas as well since they are gonna marry the same guy. They were amazed on how he wasn't there after the explosion. Izuku, you attacking your classmates is not hero like you dog, you should be on a leash. As everyone looked where he was at, he was next to Momo, who had a smirk on her face knowing that he wasn't even hurt. Aizawa, give me a reason not to expel and blacklist you. Izuku, he is just a scared little beach who thinks he is better than everyone but is not for real. As some people try not to laugh, Bakugo was about to do the same thing but was stopped this time. Aizawa, I would expel you this time if you do it again. Bakugo growled like a dog he is and left it alone. After that everyone went and took their test. Final Izuku Hatake, Momo Hatake, Lily Hatake, Enju Hatake, Akari Hatake, Minoru Mineta. No, I didn't even touch the melon's point at Izuku's and starts going for them, and Izuku grabbed him by the throat. Izuku, bloodlust, I told you earlier about going for my girls and now you gonna have to pay. After a nice hour or so if whooping his, but he left Mineta with all broken bones, and Aizawa walked up. Aizawa, you are expelled and blacklisted for the SXL conduct you had tried to produce against his 𝐻M. Later they all were back in the classroom and it was time for Izuku and his 𝐻M. Momo, my name is Momo Hatake, my quirk is Creation Lily. My name is Lily Hatake and my quirk is called Shadowing. Everything including your shadow I can control at will. Akari, my name is Akari Hatake, my quirk is called Blaze Elements. Every fire or heat I use it at will. Enju, my name is Enju Hatake, my quirk is called Lightning Bolt. It can run off my emotions based off the situation. Izuku, my name is Izuku Hatake, my quirk is Izumi. You're quirkless. Izuku, shut your butt up, I'm not quirkless you beach, it's called Chaka even though it's not. Izumi, brother come home, we miss you. Izuku, that's a lie and no I'm not. Mina, why is it that you 5 have the same last name? Izuku, Because we are engaged to each other. Ida, having multiple partners is illegal, please get rid of 3 and keep 1. Izuku, how about you shut the F up, you are not my father. Izumi, his right now, come home and marry me. Shoka and Katsumi. Katsumi, no you little tramp, just me and Shoka, you not in this, you hated him, we didn't. Izuku, in case you forgetting, you two had broken my heart when you betrayed me with those 3, so I'm not marrying your dumbass with that slow but half and half candy cane having, but I already got my queens, if you ever think about hurting them I will take you to hell, you got me tramp. As they cried, Izuku seen an attack coming and dodged it, seeing that Shoto tried to attack him. Izuku, the F do you want, rip off Zoka? Shoto, marry my sister or else. Izuku, takes off headband and opens his eye and close the other one, or else what? The tormentors were scared of what's in Izuku's eyes and didn't say nothing. Izuku, that's what I thought, don't you ever come near me or my girls unless you want your bones broken by me, and trust me I won't hesitate to kill. Ida, killing is wrong. Hand chopping. Izuku, so are your hands, but here we are. Most people bust out laughing after what Izuku said, and Ida felt offended and with to Enju. Ida, excuse me miss, but you don't deserve him as your husband, let alone sharing him among other girls, please break up with him and go out with me, I'll show you a good time. Enju was literally cessed and her lighting went off, scaring him and those around her. Enju, you think Ima let Izuku go for your entertainment, who doesn't you think you are to command me to do such thing, I can literally kill you with this quirk, don't you ever come near me again. As everyone was scared that Enju is at the point of going over, Izuku went towards her and kissed her on the cheek and made her calm down and hurt his tormentor's heart. Izuku, how are you feeling now, lighting bug? Enju, blushes, I am good now thank you, but like I said, don't you try that again. Looks away, still kissed but calmed herself after talking to Akari. Asmite and Inko came running in and saw Izuku, and Inko came running with her arms open. Inko, my baby boy. Phases through Izuku, her what happened? Izuku, I'm not your son, you disowned me for that little slut that lied on me, remember? Inko, I didn't mean to. Izuku, please come back home. Izuku, no, why would I go back to hell where I wasn't belong to begin with? Bakugo, come back you demon nerd before I force your butt. Izuku, you can't do SHT to me, you barking dog. Bakugo, what did you call me? Izuku, are you deaf? I called you a barking dog, and before you move a muscle just know I will fold your beach, but along with the rip-off Zoka. Both of them stood down but failed to realize that Nezu was there. Nezu, did I tell you're sorry but to stay away from Izuku and that you're his beach? Asmite, but so he needs to come home, being a hero is dangerous. Nezu looks around with Izuku to see if they have AF. Inko, what are y'all looking for? Izuku, AF to give about you people. Kirishima, that's unmanly, they are pro-heroes, all might and green telekinesis. Izuku, did they told you what they done or no? Kirishima, what you mean? Izuku, what I mean is they neglected me and allow their child to abuse me, and guess what All Might said about me right before I got branded? Class 1A accept tormentors and 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿, what he say? Izuku, that I'm a beach and I don't deserve a quirk that he has, even though he was quirkless. Everyone but the tormentors were cessed that the #1 hero has neglected his ex-son and branded him knowing he was quirkless. Ida, he wouldn't dare do that, he's the best hero in Japan. Izuku, shows the branded label, use your DMN glasses and see what this say, dumbass. As everyone went up and saw that the branded by the #1 and 5 hero of Japan, including Ida, and they now despise them for what they did. Akari, even though I already saw it the first time, you two are the worst parents, why would you do that to him to begin with? Inko, it's not if you're concerned young lady, and I advise you to cancel the engagement along with the other girls, you are the reason why he's like this. Lily, so it's our fault that you branded him over a lie that slot started. Point at Izumi. Inko went up to slap Lily but she phases they her like she did with Izuku. Inko, what the hell? Lily, you do know I can press charges for attempting assault, right, and with enough evidence to, right? Inko, you can't do that, I'm a pro-hero. Izuku, who was recording the whole thing, are you sure about that? Momo, yeah, because right now we can just do it and leave UA and go somewhere off the grid and have a family starting there. Inko, no, I will not allow you 4 to have your way with my son. Enju, for 1 we already did, and 2 he's branded and disowned, therefore he doesn't belong to you. Where? All Might, I gonna have to arrest you for RP. Izuku, how can they RPE me if I consent? But Might, You are corrupted son, we are gonna free you from them. 𝐒𝐿, so girls want to leave and never come back? Girls, yes. Smack after the girls answered, 𝐭𝐻𝐻 slapped 𝐒𝐿 with all the hate in her eyes and everyone saw that she meant it with pride and determination. 𝐿𝐿, you are a disgrace, I'm glad that we branded your punk butt. Realizes what she did and that everyone was there to see and hear that what she did was truthful. 𝐒𝐿, and you see why I'm not your son. Beach, come on girls, we are leaving UA and never coming back here again. 𝐿𝐿 crying, 𝐒𝐿, wait, I didn't mean to. 𝐒𝐿, F2 Beach, you ruined the chances of you and the tormentors a chance of redemption, and I will be pressing charges. As he left, he kicked 𝐿𝐿 off of him and both heroes are booed along with the tormentors by the class. 𝐒𝐿𝐻, you two are fired from being a hero, and luckily for them is that they got enough evidence to put your butt in jail. And but might don't think you didn't get recorded trying to hit his fiancée as well. It was when 𝐒𝐿 got smacked by 𝐿𝐿. Akari was recording the whole thing, including All Might walking up with a balled up fist. Luckily she had him phases through her, and if you are wondering, Momo learned most of the ninjutsu including phasing, so be prepared to go to court. And for you little SHTs who tormented him, you are blacklisted and going to juvenile. Kirishima, wait, there must be a misunderstanding. 𝐿𝐿, shut your Bakugo Todoroki loving but up, you don't even know what happened before they came here, you dumbass rock. Kirishima, that was uncalled for. 𝐿𝐿, then don't defend what you don't know then. Kirishima, hi, that's the end of this chapter. Till next time, Izumomo lover out. After what has happened to the tormentors, 𝐒𝐿 was enjoying. He beat life well so far. 𝐒𝐿 kept on trying to get 𝐒𝐿 to fall for her and make him hers, even though he is already going out with his aim. Today was the final straw and his aim snapped. Lily, why the F do you want our man for you? Where? Why can't you give up on him? 𝐒𝐿, he's my future husband, not yours. Not be a good girl and give him over without any damage. 𝐿𝐿, damage. Starts to light herself up and took aim. Momo, hold on before you let it fly, let's take this somewhere no one can see her body. As the others smile at the idea, 𝐒𝐿 goes knowing that it's 4 against 1 and that she should have gave up but was persistent. 𝐒𝐿 was in the background leaning on the wall, not caring about what happens to her. All he thought was that what she get if my 𝐻M loves me, it's gonna be like that. 𝐒𝐿 saw him and pointed him out. 𝐒𝐿, look at that, your handsome fiancé, see that you are about to kill me. Saying it loud where he can hear her. As she say that, all of them look at him leaning at the wall and saw that he looked at them like he was about to stop them. 𝐒𝐿, what, who said I was gonna stop you for killing her? I'm not gonna say nothing, I warned her not to F with me and now she gonna learn not to. As his him and 𝐒𝐿 hear that, the girls proceeded to what they were doing and 𝐒𝐿 last hope was gone when 𝐒𝐿 said that, and now she was fighting for dear life. But as they took her to a forest, as she was still fighting for dear life and no one heard her, and then they tortured her, kill her and buried her deep where no one or animals can get to her body. The next day it was the USJ and everyone was excited to go, including 𝐒𝐿 and his 𝐻. Akari, are you ready to go, love? 𝐒𝐿, yes I am. What about you and the girls? 𝐻M, yes we are ready to go. Daddy, as 𝐒𝐿 felt lustful looks looking at him, he knows what he's gonna do when they get home. 𝐒𝐿, Lord give me strength on what's to come later. As they got in, 𝐒 was curious of where 𝐭𝐚𝐲's at. 𝐒, hey, has anyone seen 𝐒𝐿? Kero, everyone shrugged including 𝐒𝐿 and his 𝐻M and trying their best not to make face. Class 1A, we don't know actually, she was here yesterday. Mina, wait 𝐒𝐿, did you say that 𝐒𝐿 wanted to talk to you? 𝐒𝐿, yeah, but we were done after that, it ended peacefully. Lying. Mina, oh okay, so you think she overslept? Momo, yeah, glad she will stay like that. Toru, okay then let's go, then we will tell her what happened when she comes back. Aizawa could feel that they kill her, but he didn't care about 𝐒𝐿, so he let it go. As they got in the bus, they started to talk to each other while his 𝐻 was with 𝐒𝐿 with Akari on his left asleep and Momo on his right. Mean on him and keyword tried not to fall asleep, but she did it anyone while Lily and WN talking to each other. 𝐿𝐿, I never get to ask how did you get the thing. 𝐒𝐿 was confused on what she meant until she pointed to her eye. He comprehended what she mean now and everyone paid attention after she said that. But no one knows what she mean by that. 𝐒𝐿, can I tell you that later? 𝐿𝐿, yeah, I don't mind, completely forgot they were on the bus. Mina, why do you got the headband anyways? 𝐒𝐿, to cover the scar that's in my eye, something happened to it and it messed my vision up a little. Jiru, can we see it? 𝐒𝐿, do you want to get hurt in any way or form? Jiru, thanks for the warning. Denki, What warning? All he asked was that would we get hurt any way or form. Everyone deadpan at his stupidity except Momo and 𝐿𝐼𝐺. That was the point of the warning, he wasn't trying to hit me, idiot. Uses her quirk on Denki, hurting him. 𝐺. Sorry for his stupidity. Izuku. It's alright, something tells me he's gonna be like this all year. As they made it in, something hit Izuku, Enju, Lily and Akari. Momo, you four okay? Izuku, we feel something and it's not good at all. As he said that, the portal opened and Shiggy came out. Shiggy, we are here for All Might. Izuku, well, too bad he's fired. As Shiggy was about to launch an assault, he stopped right beforehand. No pun intended. Shiggy, say that again. Izuku, he got fired for being a little bitch. And I know who you are, Tenko Shiruma. Shiggy, how do you know my name, brat? Izuku, well, it's because I'm your cousin. We both had the same grandmother. She never abandoned you to begin with. As Shiggy shears tears that he has family. Shiggy, is there any way for me to turn over a new leaf? Izuku, always, especially when I'm around you less. It's Pachinko and her stupid family. Shiggy, why's that? Izuku, same reason why you became a villain but without being abandoned by our grandmother. Shiggy, everyone stand down, we are no longer villains. Villains? Are you sure we need to kill All Might? Shiggy, don't worry, he is taken care of, we don't need to worry about him no more. Villains? For sure, if you surrender we do too. As they all did it, Tenya went to go kick Shiggy until Izuku put him in a state where Itachi lit Kakashi. Just like this, and he is screaming in agony after a few minutes, and Izuku out his headband back down. Mina, why did you do that to Ida? He was trying to put the villains down. Lily, they were surrendering is why, and he needs to be taken care of because no one told him to attack. Izuku has taken care of them, and instead of a beatdown they talked it out like normal people should, to be honest. Everyone other than Aizawa and 13 has seen that they did and was willing to leave with them without putting up a fight. Aizawa, is there a way to put Ida down or no? Izuku and his 𝐻𝐻𝐿, nope. Izuku, let him stay like that. If he tries to arrest me, just expelled him. Aizawa, gotcha, now let's head back since we have run into problems. Class 1 Ida, hi. Izuku had tried to stop his torture, and luckily I know, but I had them as a jackass stopped it before it killed him and took his unconscious body to RG. As he woke up, Izuku told him that if he ever does that again he will leave it as it is and let it consume him whole. He understood it and stopped his foolishness for the day. Trust me, it's more to come. That's the end of the chapter. Till next, Izumomo lover out. After the USJ incident, Shiggy told them what happened and told them he is willing to turn over a new leaf since it was possible for him to do so, and 𝐻𝐻𝐿 agreed to have him. Everyone but one accepted him for who he was, and in order for him to not use his quirk they put gloves on him. A certain someone tried to save Enju from both Izuku and Shiggy grasp. He tried to attack and Izuku disabled him, leaving him with only his upper body. Tenya, you fiend, why protect that villain? Izuku, for one, he's in rehab, he's trying not to be a villain, and two, you tried attacking the both of us and I'm defending the both of us. That's why I paralyzed you from the waist down, and you only did that to get to my fiancé Enju, and I'm not letting you some. Tenya saw 𝐻𝐻𝐿 and his family. Tenya, family and 𝐻𝐻𝐿, good timing. This villain here had paralyzed me for something I didn't do. Everyone looked at him stupid because they witnessed what he did, including Enju, because she already knew what he was trying to do to begin with. Enju, why do you even try for real? You think I'm in danger, but I'm not. Only one putting me in danger is you, Mr. Sonic wannabe. Tenya, what do you mean? You would rather go out with a villain than go out with a hero. Enju looked at him with a disgusting look on her face. The certify that I can kill you and get away with it if I wanted to face, and it scared him. Enju, 𝐻𝐻𝐿 sir, can I do that part? 𝐻𝐻𝐿, yes you can, but hurry back. Aizawa need to tell you something. Enju, is it okay if my co-fiancé tell me about it? This is gonna take long. 𝐻𝐻𝐿, very well. Enju, Izuku my live, come with me, the three of us need to talk. Izuku, very well, I'm coming. 𝐻𝐻𝐿 looked at Tenya parents. 𝐻𝐻𝐿, you not gonna stop them? Tennis, what you mean by that? 𝐻𝐻𝐿, I see that you disowned him then. Tensei, yep, he had this coming. After what Aizawa said, mostly canon, they were ready for the sports festival. People were coming up to ask them to train and the girls accepted it. Izuku and Enju came back after what they did to Ida and doing the deed. Yes, what Enju did turned Izuku on. They asked what happened and they told them everything, and they were ready for the festival. 𝐻𝐻𝐿, Izuku, can you and the others come to my office? Izuku, Is it about somebody who want their job back? 𝐒𝐻𝐻, how do you know that? Oh, never mind, don't answer that, but to answer your question, yes it does, and they also want to challenge you for your rights and the girls. 𝐒𝐿𝐼, do they want it die? 𝐒𝐻𝐻, seems like it, but somehow I know you gonna accept and humiliate them for what they did. 𝐒𝐿𝐼, yep, so tell them I accept knowing they are getting defeated. I don't need to see their repugnant faces, especially the women. 𝐒𝐻𝐻 tried his hardest not to crack a smile but couldn't help it and did it anyways. 𝐒𝐻𝐻, very well, my money is in yo winning anyways, good luck to you and the girls. 𝐒𝐿𝐼, thank you. Lily, hey love, what was that about? 𝐒𝐿𝐼, tormentors tried to take me back by a bet and tried to take me away from you. Momo, yeah, that's not happening. 𝐒𝐿𝐼, we know they die trying if they do. Akari, what did you and 𝐿𝐺 did earlier, Izzy? Both of them blushed and they realized that they did it. Lily, you owe the rest of us. 𝐒𝐿𝐼 said it with a cold voice, scaring 𝐒𝐿𝐼. As later came around, they all did it. 𝐿𝐺 had to sit out since she saw how big he was, and let's say that they had a fun time. For the next 2 weeks they trained and Momo had her Sharingans, but she wasn't the same as 𝐒𝐿𝐼, but luckily for her she can turn hers on and off. She made it up to this since she was a fast learner, and 𝐒𝐿𝐼 was proud of her along with the other girls. Yes, they have the same as 𝐒𝐿𝐼 since they are ninjas. She made it up to this since she was a fast learner, and 𝐒𝐿𝐼 was proud of her along with the other girls. Yes, they have the same as 𝐒𝐿𝐼 since they are ninjas. That's it for this chapter. Till next time, Momo lover out. Let me know if you'll enjoy this, even though I see that it's kinda slowing down a little bit. It was time for the sports festival and everyone was geeked about it. 𝐒𝐿𝐼 and his was definitely ready for the sports festival as they all went. 𝐒𝐿𝐼 seemed his past life walking to him. 𝐒𝐿𝐼, what do y'all want? 𝐿𝐼, a deal. 𝐒𝐿𝐼, and what will that be exactly? 𝐒𝐿𝐼, that if we win you come back home, be a second house husband and leave these wes. 𝐒𝐿𝐼, yeah, no, not happening. 𝐿𝐼, you just scared you dim and Deku. 𝐒𝐿𝐼, you don't understand, do you? People are just light work to me. I can easily win without trying. But since you want to talk so much, I take you on, but I'll say this, if I win you'll leave me alone and never come back with those idiotic people who branded me because of a lie that was cause. 𝐒𝐿𝐼, but 𝐿𝐼𝐼 and 𝐿𝐿𝐼 had nothing to do with that. Lily, are you sure about that? Have her sharing and out seeing that if she's lying or not. 𝐒𝐿𝐼, yes, I am sure. Looks at her Sharingan like an idiot. No, I'm just saying that so 𝐒𝐿𝐼 can stop being a hero and be a house huns, and to me 𝐿𝐿𝐼 and 𝐒𝐿𝐼 beach butt. 𝐒𝐿𝐼 and the rest started laughing at the last part, and 𝐒𝐿𝐼 started to cry but was happy that she was in on having 𝐒𝐿𝐼 as a house husband. 𝐒𝐿𝐼, Lily, you can turn it off, but no, I'm not coming back home to you so-called people. 𝐿𝐿𝐼, do me a favor and I won't consider you weak. Give me Momo and you'll be straight. 𝐒𝐿𝐼 gotten mad since 𝐿𝐿𝐼 said that and lifted up his headband and put him in a injustice, and 𝐿𝐿𝐼 was screaming in pain. 𝐴𝐼𝐼, why did you do that to your brother? Son, take it off of him right this instant. That's a demand, and break up with these beaches. It wasn't long that 𝐒𝐿𝐼 did the same thing to him, making him scream in agony. 𝐒𝐿𝐼, does anyone else see my queens as an object? I can make this real simple and have y'all forfeit by default and having to not see you all again, so which it's gonna be, fight for it or lose be default. 𝐒𝐼, we will fight. 𝐿𝐿𝐼, no, let me and 𝐒𝐿𝐼 do this. You as useless as Sakura, you little were. 𝐿𝐼, why is it that you are disrespecting my little girl? 𝐒𝐿𝐼, well, she lied in my future husband. All we wanted was for him to stay a loyal and not dead husband, but she fed that up and got him branded, so technically you and her can go die somewhere. You lumpy cockroach, you three are making it worst for me and 𝐿𝐿𝐼. 𝐿𝐿𝐼, yeah, 𝐿𝐼, well, if 𝐒𝐼 can't have him, be it and the both of y'all. 𝐿𝐿𝐼, well, beat her, but before we get to his aim, if that's what you see fit, you lumpy beach, and remember you branded him for her bullshit, so she's definitely not having him. 𝐒𝐼, none of you beaches are having me, so correct yourself before I correct your but with a painful but whooping. 𝐒𝐿𝐼 and 𝐿𝐿𝐼, you can whoop me if you want, daddy. 𝐻𝐻𝐻, here's our daddy, back off beach. 𝐿𝐼 had their sharing in on Lily, darling, let's go before we kill a beach. The rest of the 𝐻𝐻𝐻, yeah, as they left, the girls are ready to kill but are failed to realize that they are in for a rude awakening in the Hatake family. As the festival went by, 𝐒𝐼 and his 𝐻𝐻𝐻 was ahead of the pack and already started their domination over the others, including the tormentors. The cavalry battle, 𝐒𝐼 and his 𝐻𝐻𝐻 had teamed up since they were allowed to have more than 4 and had Momo on top. They already won the cavalry with a total of 10k because of 𝐒𝐼 being first, and now it was time for the battle tournaments. Shoka vs Momo Izumi vs Lily Katsumi vs Enju Katsuki vs Akari Shoto vs Izuku. The rest was canon, so the list goes that Momo won against Shoka, Lily won against Izumi, Akari won Katsuki. Now it was time for Shoto vs Izuku. Shoto, give up now and give me your girls and I won't have to hurt you. Izuku heard enough of Shoto's constant demands and decided to take his whole face garments off, making every girl including his tormentors BLD lost at the sight of his face. Izuku heard enough of Shoto's constant demands and decided to take his whole face garments off, making every girl including his tormentors BLD lost at the sight of his face like this, and imagine the Sharingan in his left eye with the scar. As he showed his face, 𝐒𝐭 and 𝐴𝐵𝐼 now noticing that he got something in his eye and went out there before he started. 𝐒𝐭, who told you to plant that in your eye? Forfeit right now so we can take that out your eye. Izuku, and who are you to give me such a demand? 𝐼𝐵𝐼, 𝐒𝐭, get you lumpy useless, but outta there before I force your but outta there with 𝐴𝐵𝐼 following behind you. 𝐒𝐭, my baby got this disgusting thing in his eye, he needed to go the hospital. 𝐼𝐵𝐼, do I need to repeat myself, you ugly beach, showing his aura scaring them both. 𝐒𝐭, okay fine Shoto, help him come back to us. Shoto, no beach, this is for me and Shoka, not you and that little thank you call a daughter. As the both started, it wasn't long that Izuku did everything Shoto did, and Shoto was beyond obsessed. He couldn't lose to him or else he wouldn't get Shoka to marry him. He snuck something in and said do it. Izuku noticed it and tackled him. Izuku, what did you do? Shoto, if I can't have Momo, no one can. I told the assassins to kill Momo's parents so she can break up with you. Izuku smirked at him that he was one step ahead of him because his clones was there beforehand, but Izuku gotten hurt by Shoto, but he managed to defeat him and was declared the winner. Momo was saddened that Todoroki tried to kill her parents so she can break up Izuku for him, but she didn't know that Izuku had already had his clones there to protect him. The rest of Izuku was obsessed that he attempted murder. Lily, so you not gonna arrest him for attempting murder on my sister's parents? Midnight, actually don't worry Mrs. Hatake, this was recorded and broadcasted work live and what he said was in there, so you don't have to worry about us not arresting him, and someone get Mr. Hatake to RG. As Izuku gotten there, he was heavily wounded and Shoto was arrested for murdering, or so they thought, Momo parents just for his own satisfaction. Momo is crying her heart out that her lover might be dead, but what she didn't know is that she got her Sharingan and doesn't realize it. Momo, Izuku, please be okay, I can't live without you, us girls can't. Enju, Zuzu is gonna be okay, it's not deep, I promise you. Momo. Momo had started to calm down and looked at Enju, and Enju noticed she hasn't Sharingan in the same place that Izuku got it. Enju, girls look, Momo got her Sharingan. Lily and Akari ran to see what she got and they see it as well and they are happy she is just like them. Momo, what you mean I got the Sharingan, I'm not a ninja like y'all. Enju, true, but with the sad you had it came to you, make a mirror and look at it. Momo made a Marriott and looked at her eye and was shocked, but it was starting to her so she closed it. Momo made a Marriott and looked at her eye and was shocked, but it was starting to her so she closed it. This is what she saw and she is covert happy now but wishes that Izuku seen it. A little while later Izuku came out, but it was saddened to the girls that he had to forfeit because he doesn't want to hurt them, but they respect that because he values them over a prize. Momo had to forfeit as well and Izuku was looking like why would she, and she opened her eye and it was gone, and Izuku thought she was crazy at first until Enju told him that she has gotten her Sharingan. Enju, she got her Sharingan but I see that she can turn it off like the four of us. Izuku, oh, makes sense then, I see why I was closed after this. Momo, I can train you on that and you can be as good as us. Momo, I would love to clinch his arm but please don't leave us again. Izuku, I won't, don't worry, I will never left you. As Midnight announced that Izuku and Momo had forfeited because of healthy and other reason, it will be a triple threat match and Lily won the match since she can outmatch the two together, but she wanted to challenge Izuku because he was far stronger. Lily told him she wanted to challenge him just for the sake of who's strong. He promised her that they will have that match, just not at the time, and she agreed to it. Everyone had 2 months off. Izuku trained Momo and somehow someway she has MSS it within a couple weeks into the month, and now she can do anything that Izuku and the girls can do. What surprises them is that Momo parents came over to visit. Momo, Mom, Dad, what are you doing here? I thought you died. Momo, Dad, no, at first I thought we were until Izuku clones saved us from our assassins. Momo hugged Izuku real tight as he hugged her back. Momo, thank you so much Izu for protecting my parents. Izuku, You're welcome. That why I wasn't worried. I should have told you. Momo, yeah, you could had. As they hear a knock on the door, they open it to see Kakashi standing there with a smile on his face. He got his headband in his eye still but had the mask off. Momo, who are you, sir? Izuku, he's my dad. Actually he's the one who trained me to where I am at. Everyone there but him now realize that he's the guy Izuku was talking about. Kakashi, I came here to say congrats on your engagement and the sports festival. Izuku, oh, I didn't know you saw that. And how did you know about the engagement? Kakashi, your letter being Hokage ain't easy, you know. Izuku, oh right, I forgot you are the Hokage. How's it at the village other than paperwork? Kakashi, what paperwork? Izuku, you the goat aren't you? Kakashi, yep, I'm sure am. Is there anything I show no? Izuku, yeah, my fiancée Momo got her sharing in Dirk the festival. Kakashi, oh really, does she know how to control it? Izuku, yep, she actually MSS it with weeks of the month prior. Kakashi, really Momo, I would like to see it. As Momo showed him, she went through all of the Sharingans that Izuku taught her. As Momo showed him, she went through all of the Sharingans that Izuku taught her. Kakashi, very nice. Which one was the hardest for you? Momo, the last one that Aizu taught me. Kakashi, Aizu hair. Well, don't worry, it was the same with him when I trained him. When you did it was all of them hard. Momo, at some point it was, but I gotten through it. Kakashi, good, and congrats on having all of them. Momo, use them for good. Okay. Momo, okay dad. Kakashi shed a tear that his daughter-in-law had called him dad. Momo, dad, since you are here I was wondering if you want to plan their wedding. Kakashi, you sure you just met me today? Momo, dad, that may be so, but as parents of the bride and groom we gonna have to at some point. Kakashi, okay, but Izuku, you do know if you get married you gonna have to be Hokage, right? Izuku, oh word. But do I have to choose between being a hero or being Hokage? Kakashi, no. Izuku, very well, and so you feel that? Everyone but Momo's parents, yes we do. They all but her parents looked at his tormentors. Izuku, why are you here? Inko, because we want you back. The police had arrived and no one knew who called them. They all looked at Akari who had the phone and she looked at them. Akari, what? Izuku, did you call the police on them? Akari, yeah, they broke the restraining order. Everyone else, restraining order. Akari, yep, I showed them and the police and it was set and they decided to go back and now there they go. That's the end of this chapter. Till next time. Izumomo lover out. After they graduated from UA, Izuku started his agency with the girls going with him. They got married and have a child each. All of them are girls. Izuku became the #1 hero. Only person who decided to do a stay-at-home wife was Akari because she knows that someone had to watch over the children, so she volunteered to do that and she does a great job at it. Izuku became the #1 hero. Only person who decided to do a stay-at-home wife was Akari because she knows that someone had to watch over the children, so she volunteered to do that and she does a great job at it. Lily and Izuku child name, 𝐼 Quirk, flames and shadow likes, her family dislikes, not being around both Lily and Izuku name, 𝐼 Quirk, flames and shadow likes, her family dislikes, not being around both Lily and Izuku and Enju child name, 𝐒𝐭𝐚𝐲 likes, same as. 𝐼 dislikes, not being around Izuku or her family. Quirk, same as Enju name, 𝐒𝐭𝐚𝐲 likes, same as 𝐼 dislikes, not being around Izuku or her family. Quirk, same as Enju Izuku and. Akari child name, 𝐼 likes, same as the girls dislikes, not being around Izuku and Akari name, 𝐼 likes, same as the girls dislikes, not being around Izuku and Akari. Izuku and Momo child name, 𝐼 Quirk, fire breathe skip generation creation likes, same as the girls dislikes, mostly the same as the other girls. They out most of the years. The Midoriya family had a strong bond. His tormentors tried to break up the family but ended up going to prison for life for trying to kidnap their children. Izuku let his wives testify against them unless the judge asked him, which they did, and he also testified against them. They really hurted them the most since they were in love. That's it for this story. I hope you liked and enjoy the series of Ninja Izuku. Thank you for the amount of views and support that you precious followers done with care and love. Izumomo lover out.